welcome to Michelle Sews again. I'm Michelle. Today I am doing a Friday Sews, hashtag Friday Sews, that Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room has started. So what have I been up to this week? Let's see. I wrote notes. All right, so last weekend my sister-in-law was here. So she lives in Baltimore, so she came down just to get, just to relax, because what better place than Miami to chill. So we took her to our favorite beach, and we were there for a few hours, and I forgot to put SPF on, and I got really burned. So I'm still itching from having my skin burned. That was a really nice weekend. We enjoyed our visit, relaxed at the beach for a few hours. I love that I can go to the beach whenever I feel like it. Well, whenever I have free time, I should say. I worked late almost every night last week. Just a lot going on at work, so that kept me busy. But I did find time to sew. So I already posted my review of the Wilder gown from Friday Pattern Company. I love that pattern, and I'm definitely going to be making it again. And then over the last couple of days, I made my entry for the Sew April Blouse Challenge, hosted by Kristen from the Dahlia Society and from Gabrielle from the Cloth Edit. I probably have that wrong. Anyway, so I'll post a picture up here. But this isn't exactly what I had planned. I bought this polka dot fabric and this leaf fabric. They're both batiks. I bought them from Style Maker Fabrics, and I intended to make a different top. I'll put a picture of it here. It's from Mood. It was a free pattern, but it had buttons all the way up the back, which, although very pretty, I was not in the mood to do that many buttonholes and buttons. So I changed my mind. I had the Valley dress pattern, which I had intended to make as a dress, which I might still, I don't know. I'll do a separate review of this. First of all, I absolutely love the way it came out. I took my time. I finished it I didn't rush through it so that I wasn't making mistakes. This is a really involved pattern. I don't know how other people feel about it, but I wasn't expecting it to have so many steps. They're all for a purpose. They helped make the garment much more finished, but it was just a little labor intensive. Not that I mind it, but, and I'll get more into the things that I didn't like in the separate review, but I do love how it came out. Anyway, I digressed. So I bought this fabric and this fabric to do a top together. And unfortunately, the Valley is very fabric hungry. These sleeves are humongous, right? So the two of these were not, I bought 2 yards of the leaf fabric and 1 yard of this, and they just weren't enough to do the whole top in those 2 fabrics alone. So I ended up having to go into my stash, and luckily I had something that coordinated perfectly. The only thing is the weight is a little bit heavier than the others. It's a linen. It's a heavier weight linen, not a super lightweight linen, but it works anyway. Like I said, I'll get more into that in the review video. I bought a lot of fabric last week, or this week. Last week, this week. I'm gonna do a fabric haul once it's all arrived. I've gotten some of it so far, but not all of it. Yeah, so I bought stuff from Fabric Mart. They had 70% off, so I bought quite a bit from them. Spoonflower, who I love, but I haven't bought a whole lot of fabric from them because they're a little pricey. They had 20% off, so I actually spent a lot of money there because I just love really bold, like bright prints, and they have so many. So yeah, I bought a lot there. I haven't received that order yet. I did receive my Fabric Mart order. They shipped really quickly, actually. I ordered something from Style Maker, something new, not just again after this. And it's so beautiful. I can't wait to make something with it. I bought something from a company in Australia. I don't know if you've heard of Dupe Designs, but they're another one with just really incredibly gorgeous prints, and they're colorful and they're just right up my alley. So I'm really anxious to get that. They shipped it pretty quick. I just don't know how long it's going to take to get through the post. So I'm waiting on that one. Amazon is where I got my fabric for the Wilder gown, and it actually shipped from India. So it took a little bit longer than an Amazon shipment, but it really didn't take that long considering it came from India. And it was a beautiful rayon, and it just kind of like a splashy kind of tie-dye print. And then I got 3 fabrics from the factory outlet. I'm sorry, the fabric outlet. I don't even remember how I found out about them, but they had really great prices and really great prints and colors. So I bought some from there. So yeah, I've got quite a decent size haul coming up. I'm excited about that. All right, so am I gonna make plans for May, you know, sewing plans? Probably. My problem is I make plans and then I change them. Case in point, this was supposed to be something else and it turned into the valley top. But I guess that's okay, right? I mean, you make plans, even if you don't follow through with exactly what you thought, like as long as you're making sewing plans, then it keeps you involved in sewing, even if I do end up changing my mind. So my plans are not super specific right now, but I am planning on joining in some of the challenges. So I'll post them below so that you can check them out, because I'm not going to give you a whole lot of information on them right here. I'll give more information once I complete the challenge and do a video about the challenge and what I've made to satisfy the challenge. The first one is Me Made May. I didn't participate in this last year because I was still like pretty brand spanking new to sewing. So I'm going to do it this year. I was reading the, like, not really the rules, but she does have some guidelines. And one of the things is she asks you to make a pledge. Like, it's not just a, you know, post something every day, unless that's your pledge. But she asks you to think about your sewing for the month and then make a commitment and then follow through with that commitment. So I don't know what mine will be yet. It's definitely going to be something related to really focusing on my technique and improving the quality of my sewing, because I'm finding that as I force myself to have patience to do things slowly, I'm much happier with the garments that I make, which, I mean, makes sense, right? Okay, so what Me Made May is the first one. The second one I'm gonna participate in is Sew Together for Summer, and that one is hosted by Sewing in Spain, Rocco Sienna, and Sew Sarah Smith. And their challenge this year is to sew a sundress. And I had sundress plans anyway, so I'm definitely gonna make a sundress. And I made one last month. I haven't posted about it yet because I'm really not happy with how it came out. That's interesting, because I wasn't gonna participate. There's another challenge called, I'm gonna forget the name of it, but it's basically Tits Up something, where if you have something that didn't go right, like, the challenge is to fix it. So maybe I'll participate in that one also with the sundress that I am not happy with from last month. But for Sew Together for Summer, I'm gonna make the Nova Midi from Styleark. It's kind of a tank style with tiers, a couple of tiers. So along the lines of the Wilder gown, but in a sundress form. So since I love my Wilder gown so much, I'm pretty sure I'll like that one. And then this one is from Pink Mimosa by Jacinta. I might not be pronouncing that right. My apologies if I'm not. And her challenge is to say no to UFOs. I've got one UFO. Excuse me. Because I am a start to finish person when it comes to sewing. I'm not that way with knitting. I have a boatload of projects started in knitting, but with sewing, I'm start to finish one item. But I do have one thing that's kind of hanging out there that I have not finished, and it's my Mojo pants from Seamwork. They didn't fit right, and so I just kind of got fed up and quit. But I feel like now that I'm like forcing myself to be patient and conscious of what I'm doing, I'm in a mindset where I'm ready to work on those again and fix them, because I actually love the pattern. It looks really cool. So I'm gonna take the time to fix those and finish them. So I'm gonna participate in that one. And then there's a fun one hosted by Raquel, Sewing Knitting in Asia. And she is hosting the Dress Like Your Grandma 2021. So I have some really fun pictures of my grandmother, both grandmothers actually. And I have no idea which photograph I'm gonna choose to replicate, but that sounds like something fun I think I will do. So those are my plans for May at this point in time. And that's about all I have going on right now. This weekend I'm gonna sew. I'm definitely gonna make a beach cover-up at some point this month, because I've just been wearing shorts and a t-shirt over my swimsuit to the beach, and I should have a full wardrobe of beach cover-ups. Living so close to the beach and being a sewist myself, I need to make some fun ones. In fact, one of the fabrics that I got is a really cool mesh fabric that I think would be perfect for a cover-up. So stay tuned for that one. I think it'll be coming up soon. Anyway, that's about all I have today. I hope everything is going well with you and that you are enjoying life right now. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.